I'm Patrick Brennan. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I define myself as an artist. I realize I mostly make paintings and have for a very long time, but I'm interested in art being this thing that I can kind of do in any way that comes up. Like I'm working on a video and I think of my painting installs as installations. I think about the environment that you're in when you experience these things. So yes, I make paintings, but I kind of think of them as a little bit of a thing that represents everything else around you. Having mountains and moons and landscapes and skies was something up until a few years ago I would totally avoid. I would want my painting to have nothing in it that's recognizable. You know, I'm trying to get at that sense of wonder, so I'd want everything to be brand new when someone looked at it. Now I'm eking in these kind of elements that you might recognize to sort of keep someone in front of the painting for a little longer. I think it works in a way that someone's drawn to something and they recognize something, and then hopefully within a few minutes they start to see beyond it. Red paintings are a really complicated thing. You know, they're either really great or really hard to look at, so I've been trying to challenge myself with red lately. It's kind of about death and life at the same time, and I think that in painting, that must be what people are thinking, because you don't often see a lot of red paintings that are successful. The Liquitex International Residency has been super awesome. I've only been here for a few days so far, but I've been really excited to sort of have the chance to use all these materials and have the time and space that Liquitex is providing for me to do this. Using the cadmium-free paint was surprising in the way that I always assumed that cadmium seemed to be the most important thing, and then if it said it was cadmium, then you were kind of guaranteed that it was going to have this strength. So when I was coming here, I was curious if the cadmium-free would do the same thing, and it does. So I'm kind of almost thinking, like, what's the point? Like, why not? What's wrong with having it be cadmium-free, and is there any issue with that? And it doesn't seem to be. So I think we talked a lot about cadmium for a long time, and maybe we didn't even need to. We could have made the paint, you know, without it. I'm always trying to tell young artists to find your community. Don't try to go at it alone, because I think you'll sort of get stuck. There's a thing that artists do. We want to put ourselves in our studio and push out the rest of the world, which, believe me, is really fun to do and is the thing that kind of helps me get at my work. But reaching out, finding your community, starting the artist-run gallery, or going out and finding people that are politically, socially, and culturally minded as you, the same as you, is the best way to do it.